It's the early 2010s. The dark web is gaining momentum. Promises of anonymity and privacy are drawing in more and more users. With the rise of Bitcoin, a new kind of payment has appeared, one that's beyond government control. Now criminals can sell their goods online easier, faster, and on a much larger scale than ever before. What began as an underground experiment quickly turned into a global game of cat and mouse, one that still plays out today. The Silk Road remains the most iconic dark web marketplace ever created. It launched in February 2011 and skyrocketed in popularity. Over 100,000 people bought drugs there. Just 2.5 years later, its creator was caught and the Silk Road was shut down. Authorities wanted to send a clear message in the war against online drug trade. The founder was sentenced to life in prison, but the profits were simply too tempting. Instead of scaring others away, the fall of the Silk Road only fueled a new wave of dark markets, each one competing for dominance. Silk Road 2.0 appeared just 35 days after the original went offline, but it lasted less than a year. Then came Evolution, another massive marketplace rivaling both Silk Roads in size. Users had to deposit Bitcoin into the platform, a kind of dark web escrow account. Once buyers confirmed delivery, sellers were paid. At any given moment, the site's operators held a fortune in crypto. Eventually they vanished, pulling off one of the biggest exit scams the dark web had ever seen. Next came Agora, hailed as the true successor to the Silk Road. But by August 2015, its founders voluntarily shut it down. The pressure was simply too intense. Exit scams, arrests, takedowns, and hackers, one by one. The old markets fell. And from their ashes, a new empire began to rise. Alpha Bay,